Be sure to check out daddysgametime.com, okay?
What's up, everybody? This is Leo from daddysgametime.com, and as always, you're watching Daddy's Game Time, your friendly show about games, movies, and pop culture. We're here live at Comic-Con 2015 from San Diego, California. We couldn't have asked for a better day considering it's San Diego, and the weather's pretty warm, but it's not hot like it's been in other years. Tell us, what do you think so far, guys?
It's awesome. It's totally awesome. It's much bigger than Fanime. So much more area to cover. But I had to say, I'm not as impressed as the costumes here as over there. A lot more costumes over there than here. But the ones we've seen are pretty sweet. Very sweet.
One thing
Nice.
you have to understand, Rick, is that Comic-Con the past few years has turned into Hollywood Mecca. I mean, it used to be that, yes, cosplayers used to rule, but all of a sudden you see all these big celebrities coming in here, promoting their movies, their big blockbusters, and then you have just the regular people who are not into comic books, who are not into cosplaying, and as you see, much of the people behind us are just regular Joes, no costumes, no cosplaying, and I'm sad to say that Comic-Con is not what it used to be. I remember 5-6 years ago, I came here in 2008, was the last time I came, and it was just cosplaying all around. Now I feel these people who are just curious to maybe get a glance, get a glimpse of a big superstar, and aren't here for the cosplaying or the comic books. They're here for Hollywood.
Yeah, and speaking of Hollywood, we had I wouldn't really call it a bombshell, but it was still pretty big news. Academy Award-winning actor, director, writer Ben Affleck has been slated for a new Batman film, a standalone Batman film, I should say, in addition to the Batman v Superman film that's already in the works. What do you make of that, guys?
It was bound to happen. I mean, if you're building a cinematic universe a la Marvel, you have to have your own single standalone film. That's just a matter that Marvel set that premise and DC has to follow suit. They haven't been doing that well with movies, and to my taste, they've been rushing it way too fast because they want to catch up with Marvel. So who knows? Who knows if it's gonna work out? We knew that Batman was a big secret when it came to Man of Steel 2. We didn't know much about it. We didn't get any glimpses of the suit, and all of a sudden we've seen all these leaked scenes of Batman showing up at the Suicide Squad movie set. So that tells us that they are connected, of course, but who knows? I hope it works. I'm a big Batman fan. He's one of my favorite characters, and I hope it really works. But
What would happen though? I mean, I know he's a really famous actor. He's good in a lot of his movies, but we haven't seen him yet in the current Batman Superman, right? That's going to come out. And if this is already set to come out, are they just capitalizing on the fame that, oh, we got to use this guy, take advantage of him, and just get something out there? What would you think? What could happen if all of a sudden the audience doesn't take well to the first one?
Dude, well, what I see them doing with this one, just based purely on aesthetics, from the bat costume to the cars they've been using, the leaked pictures from the set, to the Joker, to every little thing that's been leaked so far, it looks like they're going more for a slightly more cartoony-esque direction, but still dark. Kind of cartoony, but still dark. It kind of like a mesh between the comics, I would say, and also with the Nolan films, the Christopher Nolan, which is just dark and gritty and grounded on reality. But this costume, you've seen it, it was fully revealed, and it's the old dark gray with the black on it, and it's just kind of like classic Batman, not the modern movie Batman that we're used to watching.
Yeah, I like the costume because it is very comic book look. But like I said, I have a lot of reservations about this movie. I haven't been completely convinced that it's gonna be good. And like I was about to say, if they fail with this cinematic universe, they're done for a long time because Marvel will be like, hey, see, you can't just do that
Just
like
gonna
that.
rub it in their face.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
cannot
Marvel
just
almost
run and
can
brush
have a
it.
monopoly if this fails.
Yeah, so I mean, I've always said it. Animated DC movies are better than animated Marvel movies, and when it comes to live action, Marvel is king. There's no doubt about it. I hope they do well, but
Yeah, it's a wait and see. Kind of like when the Joker was first revealed to us.
I still don't like
it's
him.
always a wait and see approach.
I thought you did like
So
it.
Nah.
we'll see. I don't know.
Leo liked them. It just is
Yeah, I
way
don't-
too weird for me.
I don't know what I feel about that Joker either. Good actor, but just-
Yeah, I like the actor. I think he might have the talent to pull it off, but talent can only take you as far as the writers and the executives from a studio will take a character.
Yeah. So
Yeah, otherwise it's kind of like Mission Impossible to try to make this cartoon character work in a grounded movie.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's gonna suck based on the look alone, but I'm not too excited about it.
Yeah, that's
we'll see it. We'll see it.
okay. Well, moving on, we're here at Comic-Con, obviously. So, what have
She-Ra.
been some of the
She-Ra.
highlights that you have?
Shira walking just right now behind us. That's my highlight right there.
She-Ra from the old
He-Man.
Masters of the Universe.
Yes, big He-Man fan.
Both of us big He-Man fans.
We got
so,
He-Man.
Yeah.
And the Dark
He-Man's good.
Knight, right here next to us, just coming.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
So, as
that's
you
some
guys can
interesting
clearly see, we have
characters.
a little bit of trouble maintaining our
Focusing.
concentration here.
Oh yeah, we had to make up our
Makeshift
little
mics.
Bob Barker looking style microphones because it's pretty loud, so we have to kind of be talking like this so you can hear us. Otherwise, you will not be hearing anything we're saying. And even at that, we're not even sure that you can hear what we're saying. But we're gonna do our best to
It
fix
would sound
it.
something like this. See? See?
Exactly. What
Exactly.
it sound like? Can you hear me now? 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 Can you hear me now?
There you go. No, but
Yeah.
but we're excited to hear. We heard about a few news besides the one that Leo just gave us. The other big one, Ghostbusters franchise.
Oh, yeah.
It was revealed yesterday here at Comic-Con.
It was news,
It was
but I wouldn't
news.
call it good news.
Well, who knows? I mean, I have a bad feeling about this. That's the same caption I put up on my Facebook post when I posted this picture. It's basically the new Ghostbusters movie, all-female cast. We have who are the ladies? It's ladies. It's not men. It's some of the SNL cast ladies who have been. I don't know, man.
It seems, I mean, nothing against it being a female cast. It's just the selection that they made. It just seems to me like it's perhaps
It's
going to
good.
be more slapstick than Ghostbusters we're used to. What do you think, Rick?
Yeah, it's just not what we were accustomed to.
It's a
Not so-
different kind of comedy for
Not
sure.
so much that it was the four guys, but as four guys compared to four girls, I think the relationship between the Ghostbusters, the story, the crazy antics and all that, it's gonna change. It's gonna be completely different. So it's not gonna be the exact same thing. They're funny ladies. They're Saturday Night Live crew members, so I know it's gonna have some jokes here and there, some little plots, and something to be kind of creative with them. But yeah, it's gonna be something completely different than what we were used to with the two previous Ghostbuster movies that we've seen.
Well, see, I got the feeling. The original Ghostbusters movie, to me, it seemed like, yes, it started as a comedy, but I think as it went on filming, it became a little more serious and more adventure than comedy, So I think that's the little twist that these movies need, is to have the comedy, but also the action, adventure, sci-fi aspect to it. I don't know. It was said a few months back that it was gonna be a passing down of the torch of sorts. Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, they were gonna make a cameo, say like, you know what, this is your business now, we're done, it's your deal now. Now they're
Was it
saying
gonna
that
be something like The Daughters? Something like that?
something
or-
like that, maybe somebody just recruiting them, but now they're saying it's a complete reboot. The rumor is It has nothing to do with the old Ghostbusters movies. This is their own Ghostbusters movie
And no cameos.
and no cameos. So who knows? Again, just like Mr. Affleck, I have no high hopes for this
Wait
movie.
and see.
But I will still see it.
Yeah, that's true, man. So we got Batman news. We got
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters news.
And the big one, at Hall H, as many of you know, at Comic-Con, Hall H is the big hall where they do the big reveals. Star Wars, the Star Wars panel was at Hall H, and we had Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, and Mr. Harrison Ford was on stage, Han Solo. As you remember last time from Star Wars Celebration, he was not able to attend because he crash landed a plane at a golf course field. He was there last night, and there was this really cute scene that happened between him and Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher went and told Han Solo, Mr. Harrison Ford, I still love you. And then, what the other way around? Harrison Ford told Carrie Fisher, I still love you, and she went and said, I still know. So
That's a pretty good touch there.
yeah, and they kissed on stage.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Pick,
You know,
pick
as
on
the
the cheek
character.
or?
No.
Oh, in character.
Yeah, so-
Okay.
So
Yeah, I bet
pretty
the-
freaking excited about
The
Star
fans,
Wars.
the fans got a kick out of that, I bet.
Oh yes, they did.
Yeah, I'm guessing that even though it comes out towards just the last week of the year, it's probably gonna be one of the biggest movies of this year alone.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so
Speaking of Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters,
Oh my
take
god.
an interview with this guy.
Another Ghostbuster right here.
Excuse me, sir. Can we have an interview with you? Yeah. All right.
Look at that. What a treat.
All right. So
Here.
we're here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a makeshift. We have to put it right
Whatever
up to the
works.
mouth.
Whatever
this-
works.
We're recording a live show, Daddy's Game Time, for Daddy'sGameTime.com.
All right.
We looked at you and we saw you coming. We're like, we
Yeah.
gotta interview this guy.
Yeah.
You look amazing. This
Thanks.
is great.
Thanks.
We're talking about the new Ghostbusters movies with a female cast.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Well, I'm a purist Ghostbuster fan, so I have to say I'm really biased. So I'm not too crazy about the new movie.
I know, that's what we just said.
I don't think the proton packs really can look like. I mean, I know they're trying to make it look like they're like low budget scientists, like from the original. But just the way the proton packs are designed, it just looks like somebody in a garage pieced it together rather than an actual scientist. It doesn't have the same aesthetic or personality that the original proton pack has. The 80s hearse that they're using, it's just like a big boring brick of a car. And the 1950s hearse
Yeah.
that they used in the original, yeah, it's an old car, but it was from the 50s, and it had
Right.
it had character and it had personality and curves to it. And I think that's what the new Ghostbusters movie is missing is style and personality.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. We were just talking about the aesthetics of it,
Yeah.
and it definitely looks like they might be fumbling the ball a little bit there.
Right.
But enough about that. I want to talk about you, man.
Right.
Look at you. Look at your proton packs.
Yeah.
This looks all like studio quality. Tell us
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
bit about it, please.
Okay, so the Neutrino wand is actually the replica built by Mattel. And then what happened is it doesn't come connected to the proton pack. It just comes by itself.
Yes.
But I hired a prop maker in Texas named called Bob's Prop Shop, and they build screen accurate proton packs.
Oh.
And they recently started actually merging the Mattel Neutrino wands with their packs. And what they do is they actually put an amplifier in the proton pack so that when you turn this thing on, it's loud as hell.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
So if I just turn this on,
Yeah, give us a little bit of a demo, please. Oh, let's get some of this audio. That is cool, man. That is so cool.
so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, now, you don't have to tell us, but in terms of an investment here, how much money are we looking at?
Well, I went all or nothing. So this, all of the costume together probably comes to around $5,000.
Yeah, man.
A huge chunk of that is the proton pack.
Yeah.
This proton pack it's called a hero proton pack. because it has all the sounds and the lights on it.
Yes.
You can get proton packs that don't have lights or sounds, and they're significantly cheaper because you're actually, a lot of this you're paying for the actual electronics.
Yes.
So like the Hero proton packs will go between $1,500 and $2,500, and you can get non-Hero proton packs for under $1,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, it definitely looks amazing.
Thanks.
Studio quality.
Thanks.
It's great. So, do you go to other cons besides Comic-Con?
You know, actually, I don't. I just go to this. I'm a native of San Diego.
Okay.
And so it's just easier for me to just go to this
Yeah.
one. And by the end of the day, the proton pack weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. So I'm like, I'm not going to go again. It's like a one-day thing. So,
Yeah.
But it's a cool excuse to dress up and have fun and stuff.
All right, man. Well, thanks so much for
Thanks.
joining us for this
Yeah.
segment of our show.
Sure, man.
You can find us at daddysgametime.com.
All right.
This is great.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you so
man.
much for being here with us.
All right, you too, man.
All right.
Have
Well,
fun.
you take care. You have fun too. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you so much, man.
You take care, man.
Holy
Oh,
crap,
my
dude.
goodness.
That was so awesome.
that sounded
Yes, it
awesome.
was.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want
Talk
one.
about it, guys. I'm just gonna check the camera for a second.
I want one. I'm ready to shell out $5,000 and do
Well,
what this guy did.
that was the suit.
I'm doing it.
The whole suit.
I don't care what
All
you
or
say,
nothing.
Rick. I don't care what you say. I'm doing it. I'm getting one of those toys.
If I
I'm
manage-
coming to Comic-Con and I'm dressed up. I'm dressing up as a Ghostbuster. I'm doing it, Leo. I don't even care what you
If I
say.
manage to scrounge up 5 Gs, I'm right there with you.
I don't even know what. I don't care. I'm done.
I just want to say
I'm
something.
doing it.
Where's your hot toys now?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a living,
Dude.
breathing, walking
We
hot
could
toy
be- we
right
could
there.
We could
Batman.
be 2 Ghostbusters. You could be Slimer, dude.
There you go.
Talk about
Boom.
commitment. Yeah, dude, I'm just like, you guys can slime me with like glowing toxic waste if you
Dunk
want.
you in green goo,
Dude,
and there you go.
Hey, we've been having a lot of fun interviewing people. Next year when we come, we'll be the interviewees.
Oh yeah.
We'll just come dressed up. We'll be Ghostbusters. He'll be Slimer, and then we'll just have people interview us, and we'll have fun next time.
Yeah,
I'll probably
man.
be the aftermarket Ghostbuster, though.
Exactly. Which is fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's all
Rick's
about
gonna be
fun.
the guy wearing like the $10 T-shirt with the Ghostbuster outfit on it. No,
Yeah.
man.
But that's exactly what I mean. I mean, you look at all these people walking by. We were talking about Ghostbusters. Oh, look at that, a Ghostbuster. Let's interview it. So that's just really cool. Comic-Con is insane. To be able to come here, you need to reserve your tickets in advance. Tomorrow will be the last day of the con. That's when the tickets open up for next year, and it's just a lottery.
Goodness.
You take your your place in line, and then they open up the doors, so to speak, and you get a chance to maybe get a ticket for next year.
The chance to get a chance.
To maybe. The chance to get a chance.
Exactly, and it was just confirmed too this week that they are staying here until 2017, I believe, because there were talks that Comic-Con was gonna be moving probably to LA for next year, but they were talking about it. It's staying in San Diego for another 2 years, and so if you want to
Well,
come
that
to San Diego next
You know
year,
what?
That would
I kind of
definitely
like
work
that idea. I like the idea
It would
of
work out better for us, at least.
this.
Well, the reason is because it's so crowded now. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's so much people. It's really hard to even walk. Traffic alone is insane, and they want to move it to a bigger convention center, a bigger venue. LA is perfect for traffic and all that. So who knows? They still have it for 2 more years. San Diego
Yeah.
Comic-Con is still San Diego Comic-Con for until 2017.
Well, that's cool. I definitely I like it here. I'm not gonna say I love it just because it's just like, hey, I'm trying to
Exactly.
get through, guys. I'm trying to get through. It's tight, man. Traffic is tight. I'm talking about pedestrian traffic.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, I think that's the show for today. Unless you have something else.
I think so. If any more news pops up, just keep on checking our website. We'll be posting
Twitter,
up there.
Facebook.
We'll be having a few things on there. We took today plenty of interviews with the cosplayers. Oh man, the highlight of my day was a man that we met. He was all in Hulk paint. This man is a bodybuilder, and so he
Bigger
was
than Lou Ferrigno.
They're from the East
Yeah.
Coast. They came from, where did they say they were?
I wasn't because I didn't have the headphones.
They mentioned somewhere on the East Coast, so they actually traveled all the way over here.
yeah, and,
And they're doing it for a very, very big and nice cause.
yeah. This man has a son that has a type of cancer that is extremely rare. I think he said he's one of only like 7 people in the world that had it.
12 cases.
Or 12 cases in the world. that had that type of cancer, and it was extremely a big long shot for him to actually survive, and he did survive.
1%, I believe is what he said.
Yeah, thank God, this little kid, he survived it. And
Beto is his name.
but now they have millions of dollars worth of bills. Yeah, debt.
Because you know,
But you know
how that
what?
works.
Your own child, man. There's no
Yeah,
better
who cares?
investment in
Exactly.
the world. Who cares? This man.
If you're
said
in
that
debt
him
for
and his-
life, who cares?
Yeah, this man said that he and his wife had to drop their jobs and their entire lives just to sacrifice themselves for their child, and that's a very noble cause. This man was taking pictures with people at a donation. They would drop money in a bucket, and so we decided to give him a little bit of exposure. I mean, we interviewed him, we let him talk. We're gonna be posting more information on our channel about this man and his cause. And
Some links in the description.
Yeah, we'll put a link there so
please
you can go
keep
check it
an
out.
eye out. Support this man. Support this cause that they have. It's a good cause. It's for the children. It's to keep families together.
Exactly. And like Rick said, we'll put a link there. The kid's name was Vito. I put a hashtag on our Instagram pictures, say Vito. And so you can go check it out, and hopefully they can get the help and the exposure, more important, that they need.
Share the video, if not for us, at least for this cause.
Exactly. There you go.
Amen.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, amen to that, guys. So, with that said, I'm Leo Milena signing off for daddysgametime.com. You can also find us at
Twitter at Daddy's Game Time.
and
Facebook.com/daddysgametime.
and I totally missed a step here. Your name
Rick.
and
Francisco.
yay!